Hey chicas, it's Nene again. I look a little different today. I pulled my hair down from out that big old bun I had going on, so I pulled that down, let the head breathe a little bit. So today's topic. Today we are going to talk about the do's and don'ts of the first dates. So basically this is for those that enjoy the way their first dates go, but just kind of want to see how other women do it, or it's for those that really don't know what to do, or it's for those that haven't been on a first date in so long. Maybe they've been in a relationship or something and they haven't been on a first date in so long, so they're like, man, how do you even go on a first date? So hopefully this list will help some of us don't do the do's and don'ts, or at least do it correctly for the first date. So one of the things, and this list is in no particular order, but one of the things that, which is a big question, is can he come and pick me up? Can I go to his house? No, he cannot come pick you up because that means that he knows where you stay. No, don't go to his house because that means you're no longer on your own territory. Even if you're trying to go to his house and maybe park your car there and jump in with him, no, we're not doing that. So please don't do that. And then when you do the first date and you agree to it, please don't let it be like a movie or something like that, because if you go to a movie, you're not able to engage in conversation as you would like to. Now I know you're thinking, oh, we can go to a movie and then maybe we can go eat afterwards. Well, that's kind of a long date for a first date. So no movies, and hopefully it's a place, something intimate where you guys can hear each other, engage in conversation, and hopefully you guys can go to a place where neither of you two know anyone, so it can just be about you and him. The next thing I want to mention is if he offers to pay, which he should. If he offers to pay, please let him. Don't do the Dutch thing. Oh no, don't worry about it. You pay for yours, I pay for mine. Or oh, I got it, Miss Independent, I'll pay for the bill. That's fine. And we'll get into when you should start offering to pick up the bill. But for right now, this is the first date, and ladies, no, we're not agreeing to pay for the bill on the first date. Try not to yap, just talking about everything. Oh my goodness, and I went to the store today and this girl had the nerves to no, don't do too much talking. Just keep it kind of surface, and just kind of have a little casual conversation. Make it light, make it kind of fluffy. But the only thing that does not necessarily need to be light is I definitely want you to ask him what it is that he's looking for. But make sure he's not thinking that you're thinking, this is what you want with me. Just let him know that it's a very broad statement, and you're just wanting to know what he is looking for in a woman and what he is looking for in his life right now. Because you'd be surprised if you ask a guy, I've heard him say, I'm just looking to kick it right now. I'm really not looking for a relationship. I'm really not looking for a woman. I just want somebody that I can kind of hang out and chill with, Netflix and chill. So, and if that's what you're looking for too, great. But if that's not what you're looking for, then that's just letting you know, don't waste your time because he's not on the same page as you. So that's one thing that I don't want you to do. And also, he should absolutely ask you what you're looking for, and you should absolutely let him know what you are looking for, so you do not waste his time and he does not waste yours. If you're looking to get married in the next 24 months, then absolutely let him know that. If you're just looking to see how things go, then let him know that too. But whatever your intentions are, and I'm not going to say whether they're right or wrong, or you should be looking for marriage or you shouldn't. Everyone has their own thing. But whatever it is that you are looking for, please relay that to him, and please let him know that, so there's no misunderstandings, and that can save you a lot of time and a lot of heartache. Also ask him how long he has been single, and if he has been single over 2 years, please ask him what do he think is the biggest obstacle that he has faced as to why he is still single. I'm not saying that if it's been over 2 years it's a red flag or anything, but I'm saying it you might want to, ask a question. And if he asks you the same question back, and you've been single for over 2 years, then yeah, why have you been single for over 2 years? So definitely ask how long they've been single, and what do they think the obstacles are that's been keeping them single. If it's a guy and he's only been single for 2 months and he's trying to date you, that's definitely a red flag, because what was going on in that situation that is 2 months later and you're over her already? Really? No rebounds going on here. So that is definitely a good question that needs to be answered. The next thing, make sure at least one person, one of your chicas, make sure they know who he is and where you are going. Now, remember, a friend of mine, she and I, Twyla, that's her name. Her name is Twyla. What I used to do is I would take a picture of the guy's license and text it to her, or I take a picture of his license plates and send it to her. I'm not saying you need to be that deep, but definitely try to make sure somebody knows where you are, just in case, worst case scenario, you come up missing. We don't want that to happen. Also, try to keep it a 1 drink minimum. Even if you can drink 3, 4, or 5, just please try to keep it at 1 drink. You don't want him to feel like you are lush. And if you are lush, he has plenty of time to find that out later. But right now, we are not going to scare him away. We're going to just do 1 drink. Now, let me talk to you about this drink thing, because we don't know this guy, okay? So if he orders a drink for you and you're halfway through the drink, can't even talk. If you're halfway through the drink and you need to go to the restroom, when you come back, you're absolutely not drinking that drink. Why? Because it's been unattended. You don't know what's going on with that drink or what he did. So if you need to go to the restroom, drink all of your drink first. We don't know what's going on. So please keep your drinks in your presence. The next thing we do not want to do is we do not want to talk about sex. We don't want to talk about positions. We don't talk about the last time you had sex or he had sex. No, we're not about to talk about that. And if he asks you, you don't have to be a prude about it and, get offended. Just be like, none of your business. Don't worry about when the last time I had sex, boy. Kind of be playful, but make sure he knows, like, dude, we're not about to talk about sex. You're not going to know whether or not I give head. That's a whole nother story that we're going to definitely talk about. But he doesn't need to know all that. Right now, you're trying to figure out if you even want to see me again. And I'm doing the same thing, buddy. So please don't talk about that. Also, I'm sorry. Hold 1 second. Okay. Try your best, and I already said this a little bit, but try your best not to get too personal. Don't tell them how your mom's in the hospital and she has lupus and your granddaddy just had a heart attack and you got to go pick your brother up from job because his car is down. Like, none of that. Like, let's not just do that. Just keep it light. Don't get to talking about personal stuff that's getting too deep. And also, before you even go on this first date, please Google him. CaseNet. See if you can find anything out about this guy and see if he has any social media pages like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Like, find out what's going on, because you may look at his social media and determine that you're not even interested, because he could be a social media whore or a male thought. Like, and you can see a lot of these things on those pages. So please look at that. And lastly, if you do go on this first date and you think he is absolutely wonderful, that's lovely, but do me a favor. Do not send this man a friend request on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. None of that. No, do not befriend this man. Just take it 1 day at a time and be excited that he actually passed the first date. Because just because he passed this first date absolutely does not mean he's going to pass the second and the third day. So we'll talk about that in another post. So please, I hope you enjoyed this list. Feel free to leave a comment whether you liked it, hated it, or even have suggestions on things that you would like to hear about. And I will talk to you later, my chicas and my ladybugs. Talk to you soon. Bye.